Hello engineers, there's a job recruitment update by Aeronautical Development Agency. You can see this notification, recruitment of project scientist on program based limited tenure contract appointment. So this is the contract appointment for 3 years for the post of project scientist B and project scientist C. For the category of project scientist B, a fixed emolument of 90,789 rupees per month will be given to you. So here are the vacancies. For the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, a total of 26 vacancies are there for the category of Project Scientist B. You can see this, the essential qualification is the candidate must possess first class bachelor's degree in engineering and technology. Means the candidate should have first class BE BTech degree. The additional qualification, those are desirable, which are not compulsory, those are desirable, that the candidate should possess a master or a PhD degree in the relevant discipline. A candidate should have a valid GATE score and a work experience of up to three years in all these relevant fields if you are applying for computer science and engineering. Similarly, for electronics and communication engineering, a total of 16 vacancies are there for project scientist B category. Again, first class bachelor's degree BE BTech. Desirables are master's degree or PhD degree in the relevant discipline, valid GATE score and a work experience of up to 3 years. Then the next is for electrical, electronics engineering, electrical and instrumentation engineering. Separate 15 vacancies are there. Again, the essential qualification is same, first class BE BTech degree, and additionally, if the candidate has a master or a PhD degree, those candidates will be preferred or will be given some preference, right? Valid GATE score and a work experience up to 3 years. Then for mechanical, total of 33 posts are there. Then for metallurgy engineering, total of 2 posts are there for scientist category B, right? For aeronautical engineering, total of 13 posts are there. Then you can see this for project scientist category C, a consolidated pay of 1,08,073 rupees per month will be provided to the candidates. For computer science and engineering, a total of 5 vacancies are there, but the essential qualification requires work experience. So here it is compulsory that the candidate should possess minimum of 3 years of work experience in all these relevant fields. Additionally, if the candidate has the master's degree or a valid GATE score, they will be given the preference. Okay, you can see this. Next is for electronics and communication engineering. Total of 6 vacancies are released. Then for electrical and electronics engineering, electrical and instrumentation engineering, 4 vacancies are released. You can see this for mechanical engineering, 12 vacancies are present. For metallurgy engineering, 1 vacancy is present. For aeronautical engineering, total of 4 vacancies are present. And please remember, 2 categories of project scientist engineers are there, project scientist B and project scientist C category. For project scientist C category, minimum of 3 years of work experience along with first class BE BTech degree is compulsory. You can see this eligibility criteria I told you already. So for project scientist B, 90,789. For project scientist C, 1,08,073 will be provided. For project scientist C category, the upper age limit is 40 years. This is for general unreserved category. For project scientist B, the upper age limit is 35 years. This age is relaxed by 3 years for OBC category, and this age is relaxed by 5 years for SC ST categories, and this age is relaxed up to 10 years for Divyang or physically handicapped candidates. Only Indian nationals can apply for this post. Now sir, how to apply? First of all, you have to visit this website www.ada.gov.in. You have to fill in the details, right? If you want to apply for more than one post, then separately you have to do 2 applications. All the details should be properly filled. All the relevant documents which are required should be uploaded clearly with full clarity. Then only you will be directed to the payment link. Okay. Make sure that you fulfill all the essential areas, because in this particular form, there is no chance of correction. If you commit a mistake, it is done. Then you can clearly see that no correction in the data or application will be allowed and no document will be accepted once finally submitted. So be extra conscious while filling this application form. Again, if you are applying for 2 different posts, 2 different application needs to be done. Then you can see here The essential documents required is, first of all, you will require the photo and signature. The sizes are given to you. A proof of date of birth will be required, self-attested 10th mark sheet or high school certificate or birth certificate issued. Then a recent passport size color photograph, scanned sample of candidate signature, self-attested certificates, testimonials regarding essential and higher qualification, along with mark sheet, caste certificate, ex-serviceman disability certificate. Means certificates from 10th class, 12th class, your BTech degree, then all the mark sheets for BTech. If you have done master's degree, then that certificate will be required along with the mark sheet of your master's. If you have done PhD, then that certificate will be required. All these certificates should be self-assisted, then scanned properly, and it has to be uploaded in this online portal, right? Nothing has to be sent in the offline mode. Make sure that after filling the form completely, after doing the payment, take a printout and keep it for your reference. You don't have to send that hard copy anywhere. Just for your reference, you can keep this. The shortlisting criteria is very interesting here. The shortlisting of the candidate is done by first round of interview, which will be termed as, it is written here, preliminary online interview, right? So if number of applicants are more, the preliminary interview round will be done in the online mode. But the marks scored here will not be that much relevant, because this online interview is only for shortlisting the candidates. Once the shortlisted candidates list is prepared, they are called for the final personal interview, in-person interview. And the final selection of the candidate will be based on the marks scored in the final personal interview. Nothing like gate score, not whatever you have scored in BE BTech level. It is the marks scored in the final interview round that will make your selection for this particular post, which is a contractual post for 3 years. If you want this PDF, you can join our Telegram group, and I can definitely provide you the PDF in the same Telegram group, for which the link is provided to you in the description box. If you have liked the information, don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you for watching.